Morning, all. All right, so we got 10 games tonight in the National Hockey League. Two starting at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. Half an hour later, two more, then one, then two, and then we got the late games. So they're nicely spread out tonight. So 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Buffalo Sabres and the Carolina Hurricanes. This is the first of three meetings between these two teams. They'll meet again December the 2nd as well as February 25th. For Buffalo, they are 6-6, looking to get above 500 and hoping to stay there, of course. They're scoring 3.25 goals per game. They're allowing 3.17 goals per game. And I've got a notable slow starter for each team on the board today. Went with Krebs for Buffalo, just the one assist. A bit of a surprise. Prominent at times for them. He's due for some kind of breakthrough. On the Carolina side, they are 7-5 to start the season. They're scoring 3.42 goals per game. They're allowing 3.5 goals per game. That number's got to keep coming down. Jack Drury, just the one assist for him thus far this season as well. So, I mean, again, another player who's due, right? 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific start between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Montreal Canadiens. This is the first of four meetings. Tampa Bay coming off that overtime loss against Toronto last night. They have to keep it in regulation or they don't win. So first of four meetings between these teams will meet again December 31st, March the 2nd, as well as April the 4th. For Tampa Bay, they are 5-3-4 to start the season. They're scoring 3.75 goals per game. They're allowing 3.5 goals per game. Another team looking to bring that down. Cirelli, a goal and 4 assists for him, 5 points. I'm assuming Tompkins plays tonight because we had Johansson last night, and usually a goaltender won't play both halves of a back-to-back. On the Montreal side, they are 5-4-2 to start the season, 2.91 goals scored per game thus far, allowing 3.36 goals against per game. Josh Anderson, just the one assist for him thus far this season. He's due for at least a couple of goals, right? 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start between Minnesota and the New York Islanders. So this is the first of two meetings. They'll meet again in Minnesota on January the 15th. For Minnesota, they're 4-5-2. It's been a rough start. 3.55 goals per game. So they're scoring well, but they're allowing 4.18 goals against per game. Johansson, 1 goal to go with 6 assists. He's due for a goal or two in this one. But the Islanders, a team known for stingy defense, and this year's no exception. They're 5-2-3 overall. They are scoring 2.7 goals per game and allowing 2.7 goals per game. Not very many in New York that I could have said, well, they're off to a slow start. So I went with Pulock, who just has 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Again, most of their offensive players are producing pretty well. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start between Detroit and the New York Rangers. This should be a fast, exciting, fun game. First of three meetings, they'll meet again November the 29th as well as April the 5th. For the Detroit Red Wings, they're 7-4-1 to start the season. They're scoring 3.75 goals per game. They're allowing 3.08, so that's a very good ratio right there. So for Rasmussen, he's off to a slow start on a team that's scoring a bunch. A goal, 2 assists, 3 points for him. On the Rangers front, they're 8-2-1 to start the season. They're scoring 3.09 goals per game. They're allowing 2.09 goals per game. Blake Wheeler does have an assist so far, but that's all he's got thus far. So Wheeler's definitely due for at least some points here soon, right? Anyways, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific, we got the Winnipeg Jets in against the St. Louis Blues. October 24th, Winnipeg won this matchup 4-2. The third and final meeting between these teams will be February the 27th. For Winnipeg, they're 5-4-2 to start the season. They're scoring 3.27 goals per game. They're allowing 3.45. So they definitely need to get some wins going here, and a laugher would be good. I don't know that you get that against St. Louis. Kupari just has the 1 assist so far this season for the Winnipeg Jets. On the St. Louis side, they're 5-4-1 to start the season. They're scoring 2.4 goals per game. They're allowing 2.7 goals per game. So they've been stingy in terms of Bennington playing really well. Hofer's played really well when he's been in there too. Kyrou, still technically a slow start, but he's been picking it up lately. 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points for Jordan Kyrou. 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific start between the Seattle Kraken and the Arizona Coyotes. This is the first of three meetings here. They'll meet again March the 22nd as well as April the 9th. For Seattle, they're 4-6-2 to start the season. They're scoring 2.58 goals per game. So last year they were the number 1 team in the league at 5-on-5 scoring. They haven't been this year. They're allowing 3.42 goals per game. And Matty Beniers is still without a goal. He has 4 assists, but no goals thus far this year. On the Arizona front, the 5-5-1 Coyotes scoring 3.27 goals per game and allowing 2.91 goals against per game. Barrett Hayden, still shockingly no points for Hayden. Very prominent, does not get points. I would imagine if we had third assists in the NHL, he'd have a bunch, but we don't have that. 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific start between the Nashville Predators and the Calgary Flames. Yeah, I'm taking Calgary. So first of 3 meetings, they'll meet again November the 22nd and January the 4th. Nashville 5-6 start to the season. They are scoring and allowing 2.91 goals per game. Yakov Trenin doesn't have a point yet this season. Bit of a surprise there. On the Calgary front, 3-7-1 start is a bit of a surprise. They're scoring 2.55 goals per game. They're allowing 3.64. Nazem Kadri, again, the slow start for Kadri, just the 1 goal. He does have 4 assists, so he has 5 points. But again, considering the pay that he's getting and the role he's expected to play, they need more goals. 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific start between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Anaheim Ducks is the second and final meeting. They're done with each other. Anaheim, of course, threw that loss on Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh 4-3 on October the 30th. So Pittsburgh's going to look to return the favor and end a winning streak here. The Penguins are 4-6. They're coming off of that ridiculous win over San Jose. They are 4-6 to start the year. 3.6 goals scored per game. They're allowing 3.1 goals against per game. Rickard Rakell still doesn't have a goal, but he used to play in Anaheim. Does he get a goal against the Ducks? He just has the 3 assists so far this season. On the Anaheim side, they are 7-4. As I said, they've won 6 in a row. They're scoring 3.36 goals per game. They're allowing 2.91 goals against per game. So Anaheim with a positive record, positive goal differential. It's different times. Silverberg, just the 1 goal to go with 2 assists thus far for 3 points. So we'll see if he gets on the board with 1 tonight. 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific start between New Jersey and Colorado. The other jersey I was thinking about wearing was Colorado, but I thought it might seem a little bit obvious. So this is the first 2 meetings. They'll meet again on February the 6th. And I say it's a little too obvious because Colorado has to bounce back from what's been a really rough last little while here. They've lost 3 out of 4, and those 3 losses all shutouts. So for New Jersey, who also are without Hughes and without Hischier, and again, that's part of the reason why I think for New Jersey, they may be vulnerable against Colorado. New Jersey's 7-3-1 to start the season. They're scoring 3.91 goals per game. They're allowing 3.45 goals against per game. Dawson Mercer just has the 1 goal so far. Good offensively talented player. He'll get his points. For Colorado, they're 7-3 to start the season. Their goal differential's taken a real hit over the last 4 games. They're scoring 3.1 goals per game. They're allowing 2.8 goals against per game. Sam Girard, just the 1 assist thus far for Colorado. And again, noteworthy right now, Nathan McKinnon below a point per game. It's been years since we've seen that. 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific start between Philadelphia and San Jose. So this is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Philadelphia on March the 12th. I would imagine there will be those who will take San Jose here. Philadelphia is 5-6-1. They've had their struggles recently. They're scoring 3.08 goals per game. They're allowing 3.25 goals per game. Forster stands out to me as a player who's been prominent, but only has the 2 assists so far. San Jose 0-10-1. Scoring 1.09 goals per game and allowing 4.91 goals per game. So just a giant ouch, isn't it? And Hoffman, on a team where nobody's scoring, Hoffman could really help this team by getting things going. He just has the 1 assist so far. So it is a bit of a tire fire in San Jose. Let me know your thoughts and your picks in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.